Posted on the Moon Studios presents another Ghetto and Godly.
What's good, congregation? It's your girl. I'm T Mimi, the big shit talker. You already know what it is. It's Ghetto and Godly, and we are back with the new
Back.
Ghetto and Godly. How we fucking feeling? Like, it's 2020, babe. Like, and it's Ghetto and Godly. Like, this shit is really a movement. Like, we not going nowhere.
Ain't going nowhere. Come back stronger and harder. You did. Smarter, larger, taking in charge, you know? Gotta move this thing in the right direction going into next year.
Talking shit and taking names. Oh, that's dope. Talking shit and taking names.
Sound like a little Dolomite over there, huh? little Dolomite. And then what was his thing?
Fuck it up, motherfucker, is my game. Period. He forgot the period. Okay? Eddie. Period.
That was a dope ass movie. Shout out to Eddie Murphy, Wesley Snipes, Mike Epps, Tip, everybody who was a part of that. Netflix, man, that shit was amazing. I appreciate that for the culture.
I don't know what that black lady's name was, but I know she was at the Oscars, but she's fucking dope too.
Yeah, she funny as shit too. Funny as motherfucking shit. I'm funny too, though. You know what I'm saying? I should be at the movie. Y'all just might see me on like on a YouTube miniseries. You know what I'm saying? I plan on expanding my YouTube this year. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you subscribe to KBird21. You know what I'm saying, on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, you know I plan on doing some big shit on there.
Are we finally gonna be a YouTube couple?
I don't know if you that cool yet. You know what I'm saying? We gotta make that was mess with you, bad. Yeah, we might do something like that. You know what I'm saying? We might put that in the umbrella.
I'm way fucking cooler than you, babe.
That's cool.
Like, I make you cool.
Well, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, I want to package this and sell that, you know what I'm saying, so we can get some dollars off of it.
But you don't want to package it too much, because I feel like us together, just as we are, is already fucking dope. Like, it's like a commodity in itself. So you don't want to polish it, you don't want to package it way too much, you know?
Right. You're totally right. I can dig that. We just gotta get that. So
it gotta be the good, the bad, and the ugly, like the bloopers, you know, all that shit. Don't get too personal, but, you know, just be a little bit candid with the supporters, you know what I'm saying?
I can dig that. Well, we gotta get more equipment, but once we get more equipment, y'all, we plan to expand, especially in this 2020. Take this thing to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? And you just fuck with your boy.
What's your name again? You didn't even tell people who your name is.
My new name is Dr. Key. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like at this age of my life and at this point in my life, you know what I'm saying, I have, you know, a lot of wisdom to share. So I plan to share my wisdom with my ghettoism and my spiritualism to expel everyone to a whole nother level, you know what I'm saying, into their life and into whatever they have going on. You feel me?
So, AKA, Keyshawn Music, AKA Dr. Key.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta say Keyshawn Music, you know, because Keyshawn Music is Keyshawn Music is a whole other aspect of, you know what I'm saying, of me. And I don't really promote my music on here, so I don't want to, you know, confuse my people. So Dr. Key is what it is. But I would love if y'all would, you know what I'm saying, check out my music, because I got songs for everybody. And, you know, it's like what I do to express myself and express my creativeness in one of my other lanes, you know. So check it out. Creativity, you know. Sometimes I like to smoke, you know. Like, so sometimes I don't have the right words to express what I want to say, but y'all know what I'm trying to say.
That's what I'm here for.
Right now.
All right. Once again, this week's episode is called 2020 Vision, and we are recapping 2019 by discussing the good, the bad, and the ugly. And we're also going to talk about our New Year's resolutions, what our goals we set for ourselves in this up and coming year, well, this year we're currently in 2020. And, you know, just what we intend to do. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to take over the motherfucking world like Pinky in the Brain. Yeah. So, but first, before we get into that, we are going to get into our Music Mondays. We're going to top it off by discussing that Drake and Future, Life is Good. But, like, what was your first reaction when you first heard Drake and Future?
To be honest with y'all, like, you know, I make music. So I listen to music, you know, a whole different, era, the whole different era. And like with the Drake and Future song, man, I didn't really get that initial Drake and Future vibe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when they first did the first track. You know what I'm saying? It was like, damn, like it was popping. You could feel the energy.
Jumpman.
Yeah, on this one, I didn't really feel that same energy. And that's probably because that wasn't the direction that they wanted to go. But, it wasn't just like, it wasn't something like I just had to hear over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying?
Same, pretty much the same. Like, it wasn't great. Like, it was just a good song with good engineering, good production. My favorite part was when the beat switched up. I think Future is like infamous for that beat switching up, you know what I'm saying, and kind of make women want to shake their ass for cash.
Now, I'm gonna give y'all a prime example. Like Baby Keem. When the first time I heard Orange Soda, like I had to hear that shit again. You know what I'm saying? Just because it was so weird.
Because the song starts off, bitches sit on my face.
It's a whole lot of shit going on. So like I had to hear it like
who
a
don't
couple
want
times.
it when the beat drop and somebody's first lyrics is "sit that pussy on my face"? Like you're gonna want to hear that back. And the song is called Orange Soda, so it was like a hit out the gate. Like it was catchy.
Yeah, I had to hear that shit again. And there's a couple more songs that were like that. Even like that Roddy Ricch song, the Pay with him and Meek Mill. I think it's like Peter.
Yeah,
that song, like beat. I had to hear that song again because of the beat and the track. But I didn't really get that from that Future and what's the next song?
Yeah, and that's what we're gonna talk about next is the Roddy Ricch. I apologize for please excuse me for being antisocial. What? Please excuse me for being antisocial. And Peter is actually one of my favorite records on there, along with Big Stepper. Just because of like the beat. And then there's another one like Pray for the Trap Gods or something like that. Like I like those. But overall, like I think Roddy Ricch is like a dope artist that's on the rise. Sounding a lot like, I don't really know names of artists until I really like dive into their work. I really thought Roddy Ricch was Young Thug.
Damn.
So, but I think Roddy Ricch is dope. I think his album is dope.
For sure. I think Roddy Ricch sound like another A Boogie Young Thug. And I think like a West Coast Young Thug. So, I'll give him credit for the body of work he did, but it was nothing touching me. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like just grabbing me. And to be honest with y'all, like music, it really don't really touch me like that. Cause I guess because I'm an artist, so like I just really listen to it as with a different experience than everybody else.
And we were just having this conversation, I think like yesterday, like how all these artists really sound the same. Like how we just said, like Roddy Ricch sounds like Young Thug. Young Thug, I feel like is a spinoff of Future. So A Boogie is also in that category. So it's just like a lot of these artists really just sound the same, and you really will get them confused until you start to like really look into who they are as artists.
Right. Totally right.
Yes.
Got you on that. Follow you up. That's a high five. You a high five on them.
Air high five because you got far away.
Yeah. Slap.
Right.
Da.
So, y'all, we're going to get into this episode. So, I'm a firm believer that you have to understand what you've been through in order to get to where you're going. And with that being said, we are going to dissect 2019 now. 2019, that was a hell of a year.
Hell of a year.
Hell of a year. Let me tell you. Good, bad, ugly, emotional, just like everything. Like every emotion that could have possibly been felt was felt in 2019.
Yeah, 2019 was a serious shit.
It was some real fucking Game of Thrones. I don't even watch that show, but like some real like gladiator type shit. Like, so if you can give 2019 one word, what would it be? One word. Uno.
Adventure.
2019
was a big adventure.
Elaborate on that. Because I think adventure, I think like fun.
Not all adventures, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, it was fun. It was some ups, you know what I'm saying? It was some valleys, you know. It was some lows.
A lot of valleys.
Yeah, some lows, and we rolled it out, you know what I'm saying? Because in all we maintained, because we still here, so we survived it. But ultimately, like, it was some highs and some lows in 2019, and I experienced something that I hadn't, you know, really experienced, like, you know, like close to me, and that was, you know, a lot of death. Like, I experienced a lot of death in 2019, a lot of loss.
Yeah. 2019 was, like I said, it was rough, like New Jack City rough. If I can give 2019 one word, I would have to give the word of revelation. Like, it was so much shit that I went through in 2019, but like at the end of the day, it was just like just people revealing themselves, circumstances revealing themselves, family revealing themselves, finances revealing themselves. Like, it was just like the year of revelation. Just like, okay, like, all right, just keep going with the motions of jumping over hurdles, you know what I'm saying, falling down, getting back up. It was just like a year of like reveal. Like, a lot of shit was revealed. So
You're right. A lot of shit, like, and, you know what I'm saying? But the good thing about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, once stuff is real and once real things happen, you know, you learn from it, you grow from it, and that's the beauty of it, you know? Mm-hmm. You have to face the music, but when you face the music, you can move past it. You can move on.
Yeah. So what was like the hardest like lesson of 2019 that you had to learn? Like, there was no going about that. Like, you tried to sweep it under the rug and like, okay, the lesson came back up. Like, you had to, it wasn't going away until like you had to learn that shit.
I think one of the hardest, because a bunch of hard lessons. But
Talk about it.
Nah, I see like one of them was I want to talk about the stuff that, you know, we can relate on and that can, you know, definitely benefit someone else who's listening. But I would definitely say one of the lessons that I had to learn this year was like financial literacy. Like, I had to learn credit. I had to learn what credit is and why you have credit and what it's really for, you know what I'm saying? Because even back in the day when, like, I thought I was, like, trying to learn credit, I wasn't trying to learn credit. I was just paying somebody to make shit, like, disappear and make shit go away instead of really learning, like, how to grow my credit and how to keep it. Because this person was just trying to charge me to, like, pretty much just run my credit for me. But I actually, you know, decided last year that I was going to learn credit and learn how it works and, you know what I'm saying, how it can benefit me, and then once it benefit me, I can show her how it can benefit others.
How, like, you got to tell the people, like, what did you learn? Like, you can really, like, help somebody. Like, what did you have to learn about credit? Like, what did you have wrong?
Like, you really gotta learn the algorithm of credit. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that exactly how credit works? Like, what builds your credit? What, you know, increases the credit rate? What decreases the credit rate? If you do have bad ratings, how to fix that? You know what I'm saying? Because you could possibly get things removed. You can, you know, possibly make a payment and take care of it and get it out of whatever it is and, you know, back into current. You know, it's just so many different things you can do that I wasn't aware of before, you know, I started researching credit and, you know, how it really works.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's really like that simple, you know what I'm saying? We pay attention to music.
It's not simple. Like, we're not going to sit here and say that. Like, it's simple once you get the hang of it. Once you know, okay, I got to pay this on time. I can't go past this date. Credit utilization. I can't go past this date. Like, it's simple once you get the hang of it. But as somebody that really does not understand credit, and yes, we are going to do a full episode on financial literacy. If you don't know what you're supposed to do, like, that shit is foreign. Like, people think, like, okay, I get approved for $1,000 credit limit. Like, let me go ball out. Like, no, you can't just go ball out. Like, if you go above 30% credit utilization, like, that shit is gonna be detrimental to, like, your credit score. Your credit score is gonna decrease because of that.
Now, if you